Do you think Islam is at war with the West?
I think Islam hates us. There's something there that there's a tremendous hatred there. There's a tremendous hatred. We have to get to the bottom of it. There is an unbelievable hatred of us.
How does radical Islam fit with America and Western civilization? Take a look at this clip over here, classic clip with President Trump talking with Anderson Cooper. It's from a bunch of years ago, so we'll watch it together and then talk about it. But first, hit that subscribe button over there in the corner. We'd love to stay in touch. Check this out.
He said Muslims are a problem. Okay, that's what he said. Okay, are they a problem? You tell me. And I say, I don't see the people, and I use it often, that knocked down the World Trade Center going back to Sweden. Okay, so he said Muslims are a problem. That was part of what he said. Well, I mean, can you make the case that it's been tough? And by the way, most Muslims, I know many, are great people, just so you put it on the record.
So let's say, do you think Muslims are a problem?
Well, I think a certain segment are certainly a problem, and unless you want to be so politically correct where you want me to say, oh, absolutely not. I mean, you have ISIS, you have the migration, you have all of this stuff. You have, you know, a lot of people think you're going to end up with World War III over the Middle East. I've heard that for 25 years. Mm-hmm. There's something going on when you see beheadings. I mean, beheadings, we haven't seen that since medieval times, beheadings. You see dunkings, they call them dunkings, drownings, where they put people in a cage, dump them in the ocean. There's something going on. Yeah. So when he said Muslims are a problem, am I supposed to say, oh, look, again, you know, you probably won't put this part. I have great friendships with many people who are Muslim, living in this building, okay, living here. But I have great friendships. They're phenomenal people. And most of them are like that.
Have they asked you about your comments? What do you say to them?
By the way, they think we have a bigger problem than we do. Okay? They think we have a bigger problem because there's a radical Islamic group of people that is brutal. And unless our country gets tough and smart, and unless we have the right leadership done, we're in big trouble.
Do you think Islam is at war with the West?
I think Islam hates us. There's something there that there's a tremendous hatred there. There's a tremendous hatred. We have to get to the bottom of it. There is an unbelievable hatred of us.
In Islam itself?
You're going to have to figure that out, okay? You'll get another Pulitzer, right? But you're going to have to figure that out. But there is a tremendous hatred. And we have to be very vigilant. We have to be very careful. And we can't allow people coming into this country who have this hatred of the United States.
I guess the question is...
And of people that are not Muslim.
I guess the question is there a war between the West and radical Islam, or is there a war between the West and Islam itself?
It's radical, but it's very hard to define. It's very hard to separate because you don't know who's who.
When President Trump first said this in 2016, the entire world exploded. But if you look over the course of the past few years, you see how the policies were actually practically implemented. The problem was never the billion peaceful Muslims in the world. The problem was always the radical Islamist groups that hide behind the peaceful Muslims. And now the Muslim Brotherhood is back in the headlines. The U.S. is reviewing whether certain Brotherhood branches should be labeled as terrorist organizations. This isn't about attacking religion, it's about cutting off extremist networks that poison communities from within. Imagine you have an orchard of trees. Most of the trees are healthy, but you have a few rotten ones that are spreading disease. You don't burn down the entire orchard, you remove the rot so that the whole field can thrive. And that's what President Trump was trying to say. Don't blame the entire faith, go after the extremists that are exploiting it. We have to dissect exactly who and what, where funding is coming from, who's posing a threat, how it's being carried out. And this was essentially what was behind this. And here's the good news. Muslim communities, Christian communities, Jewish communities, all kinds of Americans are working together to reject radicalism and to build something stronger together. When we target actual threats instead of entire groups, we protect the innocent and make room for a real partnership. And so, yes, the danger is real, but the future doesn't have to be fear. It can be unity, it can be clarity, it can be courage. We beat extremism by standing together, not by tearing each other apart. We have to choose security, we have to choose unity, we have to choose hope. If If you like this content overall, hit that subscribe button over there in the corner. We'd love to stay in touch. Take care.